Ritu, am I audible? Hello, Ritu. Am I audible? So, hello.
Yes,
Am I audible, right? So,
yes,
telling whenever we are using replace all, okay, it is
yes,
replacing wherever A is there, it is replacing with B. That is what we are observing here for replace all occurrences of. Okay.
yes,
There is one more statement called translate, which can do the same operation. Okay. Here also we can replace all occurrences. Okay. So there is one more statement. So that's why I'm commenting you. Like replace all occurrences of A input B, like that we have did know. So instead of this statement, we can use this statement also. Translate to P, okay, P underscore input using EAB. What is this EAB means? Wherever A is there, it will take B. Okay.
yes,
So syntax is like that. If you are having any syntactical thing, how to learn it very accurately means do F1 help. Okay, keep the cursor on any of this statement. Okay, okay, any character is okay. Click on F1 here. Okay,
yes,
it will go to the exit. Okay, it will go to the documentation exit. Okay. What is the translation of above? Okay, click on the translation statement. So you need to use like this. Okay, they will give example also. Okay, so text is this. Okay, text is this. We need to convert using AV. Okay, AV with small ABV. Getting a
it's small.
we can learn the syntaxes very easily. Okay, I want to translate. Okay, translate will be used. Translate uh, is also doing the same operation as replace of occurrences of A input B. Okay, in E input. Okay, so SAP error. Same thing will come here. Wherever A is there, B will come. Getting a so replace all occurrences and translate. What is the statement now? Both are same or both are different? You need to tell me. So this replace all occurrences of A input to P input with B and translate statement. So this statement and this statement, after observing the output, what is the conclusion? Both are
Yes,
similar or both are different? Similar, right?
yes,
Okay.
okay,
So what till here, you keep it in mind. After this, I told you, no, so you just play with this one. Okay. Take this program as a reference. Okay, I already pinged you. You just to do the you you just to do the P code for the this program. Okay. For this
okay,
today I wanted to tell you constants. Okay. So here we are doing A B like that. Okay. Here we are doing A B like this. Okay. I'm just removing this one. Then I mean, see here. In in above, okay, we should not use the hard coding test. What is this one? We should not use the hard coding
part
test.
2.
Okay. For that, we are having a concept called constants. Okay.
Constants.
We are having a concept called constants. Whenever there is no change in the text. Okay.
Yes,
Whenever no change in the text or no change in the value. Okay. So then we need to use the constants instead of hard coding. We need to use the constants. Understood? We need to use the constants.
yes, understood. I
Okay.
got it.
So wherever there is a constant value, that means it will never change. It can be a numeric value, it can be a character, it can be anything. Okay. Wherever it is not changing, we should call as a constant. And constant should be declared always in capital letter. Okay. So the value of the constant should be declared as a capital letter. Okay. So the
Okay.
constant. Okay. Syntax is CON constants. Okay. Tab. We will use tab here. Okay. Hold on. How many constants are there? A is one constant, B is one constant. Now tell me LCA. Okay. LCA. Right? How many characters this one single character only, right? Now character one value. So constant is always having value, which is not changing. Syntax is also like that only. Value A. Okay. Value A. A should be always capital letter. If you keep small letter here, it will give error. Okay. Next, what is the other constant we are having? LC underscore B. Right. Character
Character 2. Value B.
is char2 value. Why we are
B.
using this standard thing? Because SAP has given. Okay. So here also this is character one only. B, right? Only one character. If it is having two characters, we need to give two characters.
Yes.
So use B here. Okay.
B. Yeah.
Now, so we have used the constants. Now we need to replace. Okay. Keep it like this only. Instead of hard coding, what we are doing? Removing hard coding. Okay. Removing hard code. Okay. Avoid hard code. Avoid hard code. Okay, we call it as a hard coding. Okay, hard coding means this any you are using any text. Okay, so SAP in SAP we should not use hard coding. Okay, it can be single character or it can be a multiple character. Now, what I am doing, I am replacing A with constant. I am
Yes.
replacing B with constant. You see, underscore B. But why we are using LC as a standard? It is a local program. Okay, locally we are using LC, local constant, GC, global constant.
Global constant.
Whenever it is local constant, we need to use this standard. Okay, after underscore, we need to use EAB. Okay, LC underscore is the standard for constant. Okay, now activity. Now let us see anything is changing here. Okay, so right and just doing one thing. So how to comment all these things? I told you the chapter. So to comment this one, what we need to do? If it is a single statement, you can keep this here and you can do star here. Okay, in this first line. If it is a block of statement, we need to select the block and we need to do control less than to comment. Control greater than to uncomment. Understanding? Okay. Now, LC underscore A, LC underscore B. Now, how to uncomment this right one? Control greater. Okay. Activate. That is a shortcut. Otherwise, you need to reach the start. Okay. So now see what is happening here. The same thing will come. Okay. This will be just avoiding the hard code. Okay. Result will be same only. Now, for this translation also we are having it. I am just leaving these to you. Okay. You need to uncomment it. Okay. And you need to keep wherever hard coding is there, you need to give LC underscore VA. Okay. Suppose LC underscore VA. Okay. See, there is one more thing. Okay. Suppose here I wanted to replace A. Where are the A's here? Okay, here A is there, here A is there. Okay. So I want
Yes.
to replace the 2 years in one shot. Okay. Listen this one properly. We need to do select this A and control F2. Okay. Control F2. Okay. Now click on replace. What is our constant name? LC underscore A. LC underscore A. Okay. Where is this A is used? One is line number 27. Find next two. Another is 32. That's it. Okay, here is one more. Okay, you need to be careful whenever you are using VPS. Okay, so now we are replacing this A with LC underscore A. This is
Yes.
replace. Okay, we kept with LC underscore A, another replace. You should not replace here. Okay, keep it in mind because this is a declaration, right? You should not replace. Now activate. I hope you got it. So whenever there is 100 years here, okay, if you do replace,
Yes.
it will 100 years will be replaced. Okay, I will do the B. But this is to be checked very carefully. Okay. Also, what we need to do, we need to select this B or any text. Okay. Where you want the replacement and do Control F. Okay. Click on replace. Okay. Also, find next. Find next. Okay. You should be at the first place in the coding. Okay. Coding lines only we need to do. Consonants you should not do. Okay. So it should be in coding line. So we are replacing B with AC underscore B. Replace all. Okay. Now what happened? If you view replace all the occurrences here is getting replaced. Okay. So
Yes.
the care we need to be taken whenever you are replacing. Okay. This is B. Generally, if you do modularization, this will not happen. Here we are not doing modularization. That is why we need to take care of it. I will tell about modularization also. Don't worry. Okay. Activate. Now I hope you understood. Wherever A is there,
Yes.
we replaced it with constant. Now AB is also there here. Okay.
Yes.
Now AB is also there. Now, I need to add one more constant here. What I should do here? I need to again declare constant, or I can use this constants. I can use the declaration right here. We have declared to remove dot and keep column. Okay. LC underscore AB. Okay. Type char1. Char1 or 2 here in the translate. 2. Correct. A, D are there. So 2 we need to do. Okay. Char2. Okay.
Value AB.
Value is A. You are getting or written? I hope you are getting. So 2 characters are there. As per SAP, we are using a data element called char2. This is the standard SAP
Is
standard.
character too.
Okay. For character 2. So that's why char2 I have used. And we are, now we will replace this AB with this one. Okay. Same thing.
Yes.
Do Control F. Okay. Replace. Now what text we need to replace? LC underscore AB. Okay. Always do find next to. Okay. It is going to here. Now click on replace. Okay. Now
Yes.
understood. Okay. So now you do create. Okay. Just write here. Okay. Okay. Right here, right here. I hope now you understood, you got it. Now tell me how to comment these all blocks till here. How to comment is what is a short key here? Control less than. Okay.
Control less than.
Control less than is a commenting. Okay. To comment the block of lines. To uncomment the block of lines, control greater than. Okay. Like this. Control greater than means uncomment. Control less than means what? Comment. Okay.
Uh,
Understanding? It always
yes.
you can use star, but that will take lot of time. For example, if you are having single line of code means you can keep star in first character. Suppose if you are having some 1,000 line of code, then you cannot place star every time. No, you need to. You can select here, just
Yes.
less than in it. Okay. There are some other option also here, but I need to check that. From here also we can do that comment and comment option. But I'll check it. Okay. Normally in Apple laptop they won't have Windows. Okay. In Windows
Okay.
it will work. In Apple it will not work. Okay. Yeah, that it will have Apple OS, right? So in the text in the options only there will be comment and comment. I think in Windows will not get this problem. Okay. So for them here there will be go to or something option they will give. I will check it and I will let you. As of now we are using Windows OS only. Okay. Now check we are replaced with text now. This text with we avoided hardcoding using constants. Okay. Any change in the output? No. Okay. So output is same only. Okay. Till here what I'll do. So you are okay with today's session? Today what are the things we have learned? We just given a selection parameter. Okay. We have just given a selection parameter and we are just replacing the text. Okay. First we
Yes.
are giving a text and we are replacing the text with a single character. Okay. So character A to B to C to D like that. Okay. And what is the other one? Okay, sorry. Initially, we have did this split option. Suppose there is a separator between two text. SCP dot ABAP is there, or JK dot software is there. Okay, so we are splitting the text at the separator. Okay, this is called as a separator, and we are taking those values into some different variables. Okay.
Yes.
So this is what we have learned here. Now you need to do some transaction code you need to create for this program. This is your exercise. And also constants we have learned. Okay. Same, whatever you are using variables, data we will use for variables, work area, for internal table declaration, all the things we will use data. Okay.
Yes. Data.
Ah, constant means what? Whenever there is no variable means what? Whenever there is a change in value every time.
Gentleman.
A change in value. For that, we will use variable like data colon something like this. We will use. Okay. Whenever there is no change in data. Okay. Whenever there is no change in data, data is fixed here. Okay. At that point of time, we will use constants. That's it. Constant will always have value. That's why in variables index we don't find value. Okay. But in constants we will find value. Okay. Uh, now, now see, if we are going on increasing the code, what will happen? It will, suppose if it is some 20 or 30 or 40 lines means it is okay. Okay. So if you are going on increasing this program, for example, if you see this program, okay, wait, start. Okay, this is a standard program I am taking. Okay. So if you are going on increasing this line of code, then it is very difficult to read. Okay, it is very difficult to read for avatar. Why readability need to be there. Okay, let us display one program. Okay. Suppose see this program is having n number of lines, correct? So give me the best example. 1 minute. Wait. I'll give the best example to you. Let us start. Mapping. Start. Let us check with this pattern. Okay. If I take this program, it is having very less code. Okay. Now see, this program is having n number of lines, correct? It is not arranged. Okay. So
Okay.
all the line of codes are there. Okay, we are having 155 line of codes. Okay. Where the program is starting, where this is starting, we don't know. Okay. So to do the developer compatibility to keep developer compatibility, what SAP has given, it's a modularization. Okay.
Yes.
We will keep the block of codes into some routines. Okay. Okay, we are having some subroutines. Okay, subroutines includes function modules, and macros. Okay, these are the things we are having. Okay, so
Yes.
these will do means modularization. This will do modularization. Okay, what is meant by modularization? Just to give the developer compatibility, like n number of lines. For example, you are doing tea. You wanted to put some paneer butter masala. Okay, so for that some process will be involved. So we will write what are all the items involved in it. For example, chili powder, okay, cumin powder, paneer cubes, okay, oil, etc. So for that we will write these some variables, okay, and we will do some procedure will be there. No? Procedure means logic, okay. So
Yes.
to prepare paneer butter masala, we will do some procedure. We need to switch on the gas. Okay, we need to heat the pan over there. Fry example. Okay, fry we will heat. After that, we will do have some biryani masala into it, etc. Okay, the process will be there. So all the lines we will whatever you are doing here, we will write in above here. Okay, just for understanding, I am telling you.
Yes.
Those are nothing but actual uh, processing logic. Okay. Suppose that process involves some thousand steps. So if you write the thousand step in one place, no, it won't be able to look and feel will be not good. Readable, we cannot read it properly. Suppose see here, I am doing so this is a declarative thing. Okay. This is a declarative thing. Here these declarations should be in one include. Always declarations, okay, includes we have declarations. Okay. What are the type of includes will be there means top include, okay, top include, selection include, and form include. These are the three includes will be there. No output for
Top
this.
selection for.
Declaration means it is always a inputs only. Okay,
Yes.
inputs for inputs for
Input output.
inputs or input objects anything. Okay, this is used for inputs only. For example, in our case, we are using how many inputs? One input we are using. Okay, I will write include. Okay, include. What is this one? Same. We need to give same program name. Okay, selection skill right? Selection. That's it. That is the naming standard. Just to copy this report name only. Use underscore selection. Okay, double click on it. Yes, sir. Save it. Program will ask what to see. Whenever you are using include syntax, okay,
Yes.
we have saw program one executable. Okay, now we are not writing that, it is automatically taken. Okay, And it is only for inputs. Will it have any output? No.
No.
Yeah. It is a declarative statements only. We'll keep it in inputs. So as of now, what is the declarative statement we have written here? What declarative statement we have written here? Parameters. So this is used for selection screen. So the selection screen part will be kept here. Kept here. I hope you understood. Yes, whatever the selection
Yes.
parameters, select options, selection parameters, all these things, whatever you are giving input in the selection screen, you will keep it in the selection screen. Okay. Now we are having variables, constants, etc. Okay. These are the things should be. These are the declarations should be there in the top included. Okay. So our first thing is that only. Let us. We can change also no problem. Okay. So include. Okay. Same procedure. Copy this report name. Underscore top. Okay. Auxiliary we use it for single quotation also. We can use it for comment. Okay. This is for selection screen.
Selection screen.
This is for top declaration. Top is used for declaration. Okay. Just global declarations you can take. Global declarations. Accept.
Declaration.
Declaration. Double click on it. Now tell me if you are okay. Double click on it. Save it. Whenever you are saving this one, okay, it will automatically take to include one. We should not write anything here. Just if you provide include in the syntax, the program will automatically, okay, once you double click on it, STM will automatically take the attributes. Just you have to save it, that's it. It will ask the package, save as of now, save the program. Activate it, that's it. Okay. Once you activate it, again come back, okay, copy. Till where you need to copy, till here you need to copy. Okay.
Yes.
Control X. Okay. Go to top again. Yes. Now you need to paste it here. I hope you are getting it. Okay. Now you need to activate the top. Always, whatever the declarations are created in the top include, you need to activate the top include and then you need to come here. Okay. So now, okay. So here, till here, our selection screen and the declarative part is completed. Now what is the other one? Inputs are completed now. Okay, inputs are completed. Now subroutines. Subroutines means perform. Okay. So which will have some processing of fetch logic. Okay. Fetch logic, processing logic, display logic, and display logic. So all these logics will be there in the subroutine. So what is the standard for subroutine? We can call it as a
Like logic, processing logic.
So logic part will be there in the subroutines. Logic part will be there in the subroutines. Okay. It can be a fetch logic, it can be a processing logic or display logic. Okay. These subroutines generally see report is having input declaration. So logic will be starting the first event I'm introducing you today is start of selection. This is the first event triggered when there is a logic. Okay, after this event only, logic will be, we can write the logic. If we don't write it also, system automatically take this event. Okay, for your
Yes.
understanding, this events part I will be covering in a extra day, tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay, I will be definitely telling you all the events, what are all the events in SAP. But as of now, keep it in mind, there will be start of selection event. Okay, this event will trigger after this event only, actual logic will start. Now, now, perform. Now you are doing consider button also, for example. Okay, perform. Okay, what we are doing here? We are doing some replace statement. Okay, so get underscore replace or replace underscore string. Okay, replace underscore string. This is the operation we are doing. Getting? This is the operation we are doing. Okay, start of selection.
Open
The
replace.
first statement, the first event we are using. After the start of selection only, actual coding logic will start. It can be a fetch, it can be a processing logic, or it can be a display logic. Anything. Okay. So actual
Yes.
will start here. Now perform replace string. So what is meant by perform here? So we can use fetch logic, processing logic, display logic in the perform.
Display logic.
Or you can write fetch logic. Okay. So whenever you are writing select statement, I'll tell you that. Okay. So this is for understanding only I'm telling you. Just how to reduce the coding lines for the evaporator readability. That is why I am introducing you the modularization technique. Okay. So now whenever you are calling the perform, system is expecting to okay, we can give two things here. Okay, directly. Okay, it is telling to use the form. Okay, this is another include. Okay, form is another include where it store the form and end form. Okay. So
Yes.
introduce one more include also. Include y underscore same thing. Y underscore program. Okay, sorry. Include y underscore program underscore form. Okay. We'll call it as F0. Okay. It is for keeping form declarations. It is also a declaration. Okay. It's a form declaration. Okay. Now, why we use this includes to keep the perform. Okay, means double click on perform, form and form will come. Okay. So for that purpose, we need to use this perform. Okay, I'll tell you once this include is created, I'll do this one. So as it is an include, it is telling you it's an include program. Okay. The first thing is one is selection one and this one. Okay. Okay, it is having some problem. Okay, let me comment this one as I said. Okay, now save the program. Okay, now double click on form include. So here activate this one. Okay, now come back. Now whenever we do perform here, it will expect the form declaration. Okay. Now
Yes.
double click on perform. So we will place the form inputs, form and form into one include. Okay. That's why it is expecting. Now we have to y replace program underscore f01. This is our form. Okay, form include. Click on it. Click on yes. Okay. Now what
Yes.
is doing for the perform form and form is calling. Okay. For the perform, once you double click on perform, form and form is calling. Now this form and form where it is placed in our include displacement. Okay.
Yes.
Now what I will do is I will take this whatever we written some code right here. Okay. I will do one thing. I'll just comment here. Okay. I'll just do a comment here and I will copy. Okay. Copy and I will do it here. Okay. Now do uncomment. Now how to do uncomment? Control greater. Greater than. Okay.
Control greater than.
Activate it. Now activate this one. Okay. Now let me remove this one. We have already placed this here, no? and do one thing. So we can remove also this one, this commented code. Okay. We can remove it.
Okay.
For the convenience, but I will remove. Now see whether it is readable format or not. Tell me. Whenever we are using form and include, so now how is the program readability to the user, to the developer? It is very easy, you know.
Yes.
Here the logic part will be there. Okay. So previously it is readable or now it is readable. Now it is readable. Correct. Okay. So like this, we can improve the readability. Whatever the programming lines are there, we need to keep in the performance. Okay. Here we can write this select logic, okay, processing logic or display logic. Okay. So inputs should be always given here. So this form declaration is also one include where we can keep. Okay, once you double click on form and the form will come. Okay, this is also an input to the form routine. Okay, whatever.
Yes.
Okay, as of now we didn't fetch anything, but generally fetch logic one form will use, for display logic one form will use, for processing logic one form will use, for event handling one form will use. Like that, any number of forms will come. Okay, and also we will be using the performance for screen validations, validating inputs, etc. Okay. So as of now, you keep remember for readability, we will be using this modularization technique. Got it? Up? Okay, till here I'll stop. Okay. I'll do one thing also. I'll place it here only. I'll copy the same program. See how I am copying the same program. There are only so many things, no? So program is there, and I'm just copying this program like this. PROG underscore CPY. Copy. Okay. So
Yes.
program will get copied. So if you want to use all these screens, you can select it. Okay, documentation, variants, screens, etc. etc. Okay. So as of now, we need to select all. Click on OK. Now it will ask for forms also. Okay. There are forms
Yes.
include no. So same logic, the CPY. Okay. As of now, we are using CPY instead this. Okay, just to copy, just to give the program name F01, selection SCL. Okay. And what is the other one? Top. TO2. Okay. Why top declaration is used for global variables like constant declaration, etc. Why selection screen input is used for selection screens. Okay. Why form input is used for form and answer. Okay. Now activate it. Okay. I am creating the another program also. Okay. Activate now. Change it. Just I'm removing all these things. Okay. I'm keeping the logic here. Okay. Whatever we have pasted. No? So for your understanding, I'm keeping. Okay. It's not required here.
Yes.
So whatever the logic we are doing, if you are not using includes and subroutines, okay, includes and subroutines, then coding lines will get increased. Understood? If you are using includes and subroutines, then coding lines will get reduced. Okay.
Okay.
Second, what is our active program? Replace program. Okay.
Replace.
See, now it is very readable format. No? Everybody can understand this. Okay.
Yes.
We will develop like this only. We will develop the logic part also. Okay. I will stop here. From tomorrow onwards, what I will do, I will introduce one concept called internal table and work area. How to populate the data, etc. So for that, we need to recap our first section. So what is meant by sales, what is meant by MM, etc. So I will be discussing about the flows so that you will understand what tables and each step, what are all the tables we use. Okay, and then
Okay.
I will tell you about fetching logic, processing logic, and display logic. Okay, so
Yes.
we will be covering the program